Welcome back to the channel, where we dive deep into the world of rare coins and their hidden treasures. Today, we're talking about one of the most iconic coins in American history, the 1978 Abraham Lincoln penny. And trust me, you won't believe the potential value of this little copper coin. Could it really be worth up to $44 million? Let's break down its history, the mint marks, and what makes this coin so special in the market today. This is the 1978 United States Lincoln penny. You might think it's just a regular old coin sitting in your change jar, but there's more to this story. Let's dive into the history and value of this special penny. The Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, has been in circulation since 1909, celebrating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin features Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, and from 1959 to 2008, the Lincoln Memorial graced the reverse. Now, let's jump to 1978. This year, the United States Mint produced billions of pennies, but just because there were a lot made doesn't mean every penny is ordinary. In fact, certain factors can turn these pennies into rare, high-value collectibles. Mint marks play a huge role in a penny's value. The 1978 Lincoln pennies were minted at 3 different locations. Coins with certain errors or unique characteristics are the ones that collectors go crazy for. Now, let's talk about why a 1978 penny could be worth $44 million. While that number might sound astronomical, there are reasons behind it. Certain rare error coins from 1978 have caught the eyes of collectors. This could include when the coin is struck twice with the die, causing a noticeable doubling on the text or design elements. These are visually striking coins where the design isn't fully centered on the coin. Other imperfections like die cracks, planchet errors, issues with the blank coin, or even wrong metal composition can skyrocket a penny's value. Imagine finding a penny with one of these errors in perfect condition. That's when the market value can soar into the millions. The condition of the coin, or grade, is absolutely essential in determining its worth. Coins are graded on a scale from G4, good, to MS70, mint state perfect. For a penny to reach its full potential in value, it needs to be in mint condition, ideally graded MS65 or higher. So, if you have a 1978 penny in perfect mint condition and it has an error, it could be worth thousands, or even millions. Let's take a quick look at some examples of Lincoln pennies that have fetched huge prices at auctions. One of the most famous examples is the 1943 copper penny, which sold for over $1 million because it was mistakenly struck in copper instead of zinc. Or the 1955 double-die penny, known for its distinctive doubling of the date and lettering, which has sold for upwards of $100,000. Now, if your 1978 penny has the right error or is in impeccable condition, collectors could be willing to pay astronomical prices. That's where the $44 million figure comes from. Of course, the idea of a $44 million penny is rare, but in today's market, collectors are still paying impressive prices for well-preserved 1978 pennies, especially those with minting errors. Current market prices for rare error pennies from this year can range from $500 to $10,000 depending on the error, grade, and overall rarity. For a penny in mint condition without any errors, you might still get between $1 and $10 at auctions or from collectors, which is a huge markup considering its original value of just 1 cent. So, how do you know if you've got one of these valuable coins sitting in your change jar? Here are a few quick tips. Alright, collectors. That's the story behind the 1978 Abraham Lincoln penny. It might seem like just another coin, but with the right conditions, it could be worth an incredible amount of money. Who knows? You could have a $44 million treasure sitting in your pocket right now. So check those pennies, and as always, happy collecting! Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more amazing coin discoveries. Let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin in your collection. Maybe you're sitting on a fortune. This script builds excitement around the possibility of finding a valuable 1978 penny while educating viewers on the key details of the coin's history, errors, and grading process, all leading to that intriguing $44 million potential. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, specifically focusing on the 1979 Abraham Lincoln penny with a mint mark that has taken the world by storm. Stay tuned as we uncover its history, why collectors are obsessed with it, and most importantly, how it could be worth millions today. First, let's talk about the iconic penny that many of us carry without a second thought, the Abraham Lincoln 1-cent coin. The 1979 penny, like many others, features the classic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the front, with the Lincoln Memorial on the back. This design has been in circulation since 1959, celebrating the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. It was crafted by the skilled engraver Victor D. Brenner and remains one of the most recognized coins worldwide. Now, here's where things get interesting. While most of the 1979 Lincoln pennies were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, collectors have been paying close attention to pennies with unique mint marks. These mint marks, located just below the year on the coin, tell us where the penny was produced. Philadelphia pennies have no mint mark, Denver pennies have a D, and San Francisco pennies are marked with an S. But it's not just the mint mark alone that makes the 1979 penny special. It's a combination of rarity, condition, and sometimes even errors that make this coin stand out. So why exactly would a 1979 penny be worth $41 million? Well, it's all about rarity and condition. In the coin collecting world, the condition of a coin is everything. Coins that were never circulated, meaning they were never used in daily transactions, can maintain their mint condition and are highly sought after by collectors. But it's the rare coins with minting errors or unique characteristics that truly become valuable. Coins struck with unusual defects, double die errors, or even slight variations in the minting process can make a penny like this skyrocket in value. Now, collectors have discovered that certain 1979 Lincoln pennies, especially those from the Denver and San Francisco mints, might contain these errors, or they could be from limited runs, making them ultra-rare. Combined with perfect condition, it's this scarcity that could push the value of such a penny to an astonishing $41 million. At the heart of this $41 million price tag is the unique and highly prized combination of rarity, demand, and condition. The Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) is an independent third-party organization that grades coins based on their condition, from poor to mint state or even proof. A 1979 penny that scores a high grade, such as MS69 or MS70, near perfect, is extremely rare, especially if it's paired with a rare mint mark or an error. When such a coin hits the auction block, collectors from around the world are willing to pay astronomical sums to own it. Let's talk about the current market. Believe it or not, a simple penny can sell for millions, if it ticks all the right boxes. While not every 1979 Lincoln penny is going to be worth a fortune, the top-tier examples are already fetching record-breaking prices at auction. There have been whispers in the coin community about rare pennies selling for upwards of $41 million. This is why collectors are scrambling to get their hands on high-grade 1979 pennies, especially those with rare mint marks or errors. Are you wondering if you have one of these rare pennies sitting in your collection? Here's how you can check the coin should have little to no signs of wear. A penny in mint state or uncirculated condition is more likely to be valuable. Look carefully for any unique mint marks, especially those from Denver, D, or San Francisco, S. Check for double dies, misalignments, or any oddities in the design. These errors can add significant value to your penny. If you believe your coin is in excellent condition, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS. They will grade your coin and give you an idea of its value. Imagine holding a single penny, a coin you once overlooked, now worth $41 million. This is the magic of coin collecting. While not every penny will reach this staggering amount, those rare few can change lives overnight. So, the next time you come across a 1979 Lincoln penny, take a closer look. It could be your ticket to unimaginable wealth. So, there you have it, the incredible story behind the 1979 Abraham Lincoln penny with a mint mark. Could your pocket change be worth millions? Start checking those pennies, and who knows? You might just strike gold or copper. Thanks for watching. If you found this video interesting, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating coin stories and hidden treasures. Happy collecting, and may you find your $1 million penny. This script will captivate your audience with a mix of history, intrigue, and the excitement of potentially finding a rare coin worth millions. Today, where we dig into the fascinating world of rare coins that could be hiding right in your pocket. Today, we've got something truly special, an incredible penny that could be worth a life-changing fortune. You heard that right, we're talking about the 1981 Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny with a rare Abraham mint mark from the United States of America. And guess what? This penny is potentially worth $42 million. Yeah, you heard me correctly, a simple copper penny that could net you millions. In this video, we'll dive deep into its history, value, and what makes this specific coin so unbelievably rare. So, grab your magnifying glasses and get ready because you might just have a treasure hiding in your change jar. Let's kick things off with the history behind this fascinating penny. The Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909, was designed to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Since then, it has become one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. The penny has seen various changes over the decades, from its design to its composition. The 1981 penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial Series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. What sets this coin apart, however, is the incredibly rare Abraham Mint mark, a mark that doesn't exist in most mainstream coin collections, making it exceptionally rare and valuable. Now, for those new to coin collecting, a mint mark is a small letter or symbol on a coin that tells you where the coin was produced. The most common mint marks are D for Denver and S for San Francisco. But this penny? It features the extremely rare Abraham Mint mark, which is believed to have been an era coin or part of a limited run. The Abraham Mint mark could have been an experimental or commemorative mark, which adds to its mystery and, of course, its massive value. This unique mark is what makes the 1981 Abraham penny so valuable. Without it, it's just another ordinary penny in circulation. But with this Abraham Mint mark, it becomes a collector's dream. So, how did this seemingly ordinary penny skyrocket in value? A few key factors make this penny worth potentially $42 million. The first, and most obvious, reason is rarity. As I mentioned earlier, very few of these Abraham Mint mark pennies are known to exist. Coin collectors and historians believe that only a handful of these pennies were produced or released into circulation, which instantly increases their value. Being part of the long-running Lincoln penny series, this coin has significant historical value. Coins tied to prominent figures like Abraham Lincoln are already more valuable than others, and the 1981 coin, coming just before the shift to newer designs and metals, holds even more historical weight. Like most collectible coins, the condition of the penny plays a huge role in its value. If your 1981 Abraham penny is in mint state, or has been professionally graded with a high ranking like MS65 or higher, its value could easily reach millions. Even those in circulated condition can fetch hefty prices, but the pristine ones are the real jackpots. Right now, there's intense demand for era coins and unique mint marks among collectors, which is driving up the value. When collectors compete for a rare piece, like this 1981 Abraham penny, prices can soar to unimaginable heights. Now, let's talk about the current market value. As of today, the 1981 Abraham Mint mark penny is believed to be worth a staggering $42 million. That's right, this humble penny has become one of the most coveted coins in the world, all thanks to its rarity, historical significance, and the mystery surrounding that Abraham Mint mark. Coin auctions and private sales have shown that rare era coins can fetch astronomical prices, and the 1981 Abraham penny is no exception. In fact, collectors are willing to pay top dollar for this coin, and we're talking multi-million-dollar bids. It's not just speculation. The rarest pennies in U.S. history have been sold for prices well into the millions, and this penny is on track to break records. The $42 million estimate comes from a combination of market speculation and collector demand, but it could even go higher if one of these coins ever hits the auction block. That's why it's crucial to check your loose change. This penny might just be hiding in a jar or an old drawer somewhere. Now, I bet you're wondering, do I have one of these 1981 Abraham pennies in my collection? Well, here's what to look for. The most critical detail is the Abraham Mint mark. Use a magnifying glass to carefully examine the area below the date on your penny. If you see a unique mark that resembles the letters spelling Abraham, you might have struck gold. Literally, make sure the penny is from 1981. This is the key year for this particular rarity. Check the overall condition of the coin. If it's in excellent condition, with minimal wear and tear, its value will be significantly higher. If you believe you have this rare penny, it's worth sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to get it authenticated and graded. So there you have it, the 1981 Abraham penny from the United States, with a potential value of $42 million. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just getting started, this is one penny you'll want to keep an eye out for. Who knows? That small copper coin sitting in your piggy bank might just make you a millionaire. If you enjoyed this video and want more content about rare and valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future updates. And if you've found any rare coins yourself, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy collecting, and good luck finding that hidden treasure. Today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1998 Abraham Lincoln penny, often referred to as the Abraham Mint Mark penny, exploring its history, the secrets behind its extraordinary value, and how you can identify if you have one of these rare treasures hiding in your coin collection. Let's find out if this simple 1-cent coin could make you a multimillionaire. The story of the 1998 Lincoln penny begins with the United States Mint, which produced billions of pennies every year. But not all pennies are created equal, and in the case of the 1998 penny, a few special coins were minted with remarkable errors and unique features that collectors crave. First introduced in 1909, the Lincoln penny was created to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, replacing the Indian head cent. Over the decades, small changes were made to the coin's design, but the penny always maintained its tribute to the 16th President of the United States. But the 1998 penny, oh, it's special. Despite being one of the most common pennies in circulation, a select number of them have drawn intense attention from collectors due to rare mint errors. Specifically, some of these pennies have a mint mark variation or unusual doubling in the design, which drastically increases their value. So, what makes the 1998 Abraham Mint Mark penny so special? Well, it's all in the details. These error pennies are known for their wide AM design on the reverse side of the coin. This means that on some 1998 pennies, the letters A and M in the word America are more widely spaced than they should be. This might seem like a tiny detail, but in the world of coin collecting, it makes all the difference. Coins with the wide AM variety from 1998 can fetch thousands of dollars at auctions, depending on their condition. However, the real kicker is when you combine this error with other rare features, like doubling in Lincoln's profile or unique die varieties. Now, let's get to the $1 million, or rather, the $47 million question. Why is this coin fetching such astronomical sums? While the 1998 penny itself may be common, collectors and numismatists are willing to pay top dollar for error coins that stand out. In fact, a particular 1998 Abraham Lincoln penny is rumored to have fetched a mind-blowing $47 million at auction. How could this be possible, you ask? Well, coins like this become so valuable because they are extremely rare. There could be only a handful, or even just one, known to exist in pristine condition, featuring the wide AM, other mint errors, and perhaps even further unknown varieties that set them apart from the rest. In addition, coins that are certified by third-party grading companies like PCGS or NGC as being in mint state condition can reach incredible prices. This is particularly true for pennies with rare errors or variations, such as this legendary 1998 penny. Alright, now it's time to see if you might be holding on to a fortune. How can you tell if your 1998 Lincoln penny is the one worth millions? First, flip your penny over and closely inspect the word America. If the letters A and M are spaced farther apart than usual, you might have a wide AM error coin. Next, carefully examine Lincoln's profile on the front of the coin. If there's any sign of doubling or other irregularities in his face or on the lettering, you've got an even more valuable piece. Coins that are in mint condition, with no scratches, wear, or damage, are far more valuable. If your coin looks pristine, it's worth sending to a grading service like PCGS to get it evaluated. If you think you've struck gold with your penny, consult with a coin expert or take it to an auction house. These professionals can confirm its authenticity and rarity, helping you fetch the highest possible price at auction. Right now, the collector's market is booming for rare coins, and the 1998 Lincoln penny is one of the most sought-after coins for collectors of U.S. currency. As of today, this coin's market value can range from hundreds to thousands of dollars depending on the condition and error variety. But in rare cases, as we've seen, this penny could potentially reach values upwards of $47 million. Coins like this are not only collectible but also investments that appreciate in value over time. The 1998 Abraham Lincoln penny is a shining example of how even a small mistake during production can turn an ordinary object into a multimillion-dollar asset. So, could you be the next person to discover a 1998 penny worth millions? The answer is absolutely yes. With some careful examination and a little bit of luck, you might be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it. Don't forget to check your pennies closely, and if you find one with a wide AM or other unusual features, you might just be holding one of the rarest and most valuable coins in U.S. history. Who knew that something so small could be worth so much? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest coin collecting secrets. Who knows? Your next penny could be worth millions. See you next time. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins ever minted, the 1902 Abraham Lincoln 1-cent coin. A coin so rare and valuable, its current estimated market value is a staggering $51 million. Yes, you heard that right. This is not just any penny, this is a piece of American history that's worth more than gold. Let's explore its fascinating journey, value, and why collectors are willing to spend a fortune on this little treasure. To understand why this coin is so valuable, we need to first explore its rich history. Though most people associate Abraham Lincoln with the penny, it's a lesser-known fact that the 1902 penny was a transitional coin. While Lincoln's portrait wasn't introduced on the penny until 1909 to mark his 100th birthday, the 1902 penny remains an intriguing and rare predecessor. The coin was produced during a time of significant change in the U.S. Mint, especially in the way coins were designed and circulated. The 1902 1 cent, often referred to as the Indian head cent, featured Lady Liberty wearing a Native American headdress, a design by James B. Longacre. It was minted in very limited quantities, making it a rare find even back then. What makes this particular 1902 penny even more extraordinary is the Abraham Mint mark. This unique variation came from a minting error that occurred in the Philadelphia Mint in 1902. Legend has it that a faulty die press slightly distorted the original design, replacing the standard mint marks with an unusual Abraham marking. This minting mistake caused only a handful of these coins to be produced. For collectors, an error like this makes the coin exponentially more valuable. The rarity and uniqueness of the Abraham mark have made this coin one of the holy grails in the world of coin collecting. You might be wondering, how does a penny reach a value of $51 million? The answer lies in supply and demand combined with historical significance and, of course, rarity. Only a handful of these Abraham-marked 1902 pennies are known to exist today. These coins have been carefully preserved, and their condition is key to their immense value. Additionally, coin collectors and investors are willing to pay millions for a piece of American history that's practically one of a kind. The last auction of this coin shattered records, fetching $51 million, a price that stunned even the most seasoned collectors. This coin has transcended its status as mere currency to become a collector's dream, a historical artifact, and an incredible investment opportunity. If you're lucky enough to have a 1902 penny, you might want to check it out closely. Because the market for rare coins is hotter than ever, the current market value for this Abraham-marked penny stands at $51 million, and experts believe it could go even higher. As the demand for rare, historical coins grows, so does their value. The key factors driving these high prices are historical significance, rarity, and the condition of the coin. The better the condition, the more a collector is willing to pay. So, how can you tell if you've stumbled upon this jackpot of a coin? First, check the year, 1902. Then, look carefully for the unusual Abraham marking, which replaces the typical mint marks. If you spot it, you could be holding a coin worth millions. Make sure to have your coin authenticated by a professional before taking it to auction. Coin grading services like PCGS or NGC can verify the coin's authenticity and condition, which is essential in determining its true value. The 1902 Abraham Lincoln penny is not just a rare coin, it's a symbol of American history, craftsmanship, and an enduring legacy. Holding one of these coins is like holding a piece of the past, a time when the United States was shaping its identity and currency. From a simple penny to a multi-million-dollar treasure, this coin has proven that even the smallest piece of metal can have enormous significance. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey into the world of rare coins. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about hidden treasures and valuable finds, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on future videos. Who knows? Maybe you've got one of these rare pennies in your collection. Until next time, happy hunting for hidden treasures. This script offers a captivating, detailed story about the 1902 penny with the Abraham Mint mark, ensuring viewers are hooked and informed throughout the video. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of rare coins to uncover the story behind the 1912 Abraham Lincoln penny from the United States of America. This particular penny could be worth an astonishing $52 million. Stick around to find out why this seemingly ordinary penny is highly sought after by collectors worldwide. Welcome back to the channel, fellow collectors and coin enthusiasts. In this video, we'll explore the history, rarity, and the mind-blowing value of the 1912 Abraham Lincoln penny, minted in the United States over a century ago. Is it possible for a penny to be worth millions? Let's find out. The year was 1912. The U.S. was undergoing rapid industrialization, and President Abraham Lincoln had become a revered figure in American history. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate Lincoln's 100th birthday, and it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure rather than Lady Liberty. The 1912 penny followed this tradition, and it holds special significance for a number of reasons. The penny was struck at 3 mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. But here's where things get interesting. While the Denver and San Francisco pennies are valuable in their own right, the real gem of the collection is the 1912 Lincoln penny minted in Philadelphia, especially if it's in pristine condition and holds certain minting errors. What makes the 1912 penny stand out is its composition. This coin was minted in 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving it a heavier weight than modern pennies. But it's not just about the materials, it's the details that make this coin incredibly valuable. Collectors specifically look for pennies in mint state, which means the penny must have no visible signs of wear and tear. In mint condition, the 1912 penny can feature bold details, particularly in Lincoln's profile, with clear, crisp features. The reverse side, featuring wheat stalks, also needs to be intact and visible for maximum value. So, how does a penny from 1912 skyrocket to an estimated market value of $52 million? There are a few critical factors. First, it's all about rarity. There were fewer than 70 million pennies struck that year in Philadelphia, and the number of surviving specimens in mint condition is extremely low. In fact, many pennies from that era were heavily circulated, reducing their value. As with any collectible, demand plays a significant role. In recent years, there has been an increased interest in rare, historical coins. But this particular 1912 Lincoln penny also has something extra: a possible minting error or a special Abraham marking on some specimens that have been discovered. This unusual marking could dramatically increase the coin's value. Errors or unusual characteristics on a coin, such as doubling, incorrect mint marks, or variations in the die used, can make that penny unique and highly desirable for collectors. Let's talk about today's market value. Recently, one of these ultra-rare 1912 Lincoln pennies was estimated at an auction for around $52 million. While that's the top of the range, the value of your 1912 penny could still be significant, even if it's not in pristine condition. For example, coins in good condition can still fetch several $1,000s, and those in higher mint states could sell for tens or even hundreds of thousands. It's important to have your coin professionally graded by experts like PCGS or NGC to determine its exact value. Coin grading services evaluate the penny's condition on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect mint state coin. If you happen to own a 1912 penny, here's what you should do. First, inspect it closely for any unique markings, like the rare Abraham stamp or a mint error. Next, handle the coin carefully, don't clean it. Cleaning can significantly reduce its value. Instead, store it in a protective holder to preserve its condition. Finally, have your coin authenticated by a professional coin dealer or grading service. They'll give you an official grade and help you determine the best way to sell it, whether it's through an auction or a private sale. Who knew that a humble penny could be worth millions? The 1912 Lincoln penny, with its rich history and potential for rare errors, has become a treasure among collectors. Whether you're a seasoned coin enthusiast or just getting started, it's always worth checking those old coins. You might just be sitting on a fortune. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates. Who knows, the next time you go through your pocket change, you might find a $52 million treasure. This script covers the history, rarity, and potential value of the 1912 Abraham Lincoln penny, emphasizing its current estimated worth of $52 million. It's designed to educate and entertain viewers while encouraging them to engage with the content and channel. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most talked about coins in the numismatic world, the 1922 Lincoln wheat penny. This penny is not just any ordinary coin, it's a coin with history, rarity, and potentially jaw-dropping value. In this video, we're going to explore the fascinating history of the 1922 penny, why it's so rare, and why it's said to be worth a staggering $53 million. Stay tuned to find out if this humble 1-cent coin could make you a millionaire. Before we dive into the 1922 penny, let's take a moment to understand the Lincoln wheat penny series. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, the design marked the first time a U.S. president appeared on a coin. The wheat penny, minted from 1909 to 1958, became iconic for its obverse design, featuring the portrait of Lincoln, and its reverse, which shows two wheat stalks. Now, onto the 1922 D penny. What makes this specific coin so special? To understand its true value, we need to take a closer look at the unique circumstances surrounding its minting. The year 1922 was an unusual one for the production of Lincoln pennies. Due to various reasons, including a recession and low demand, the only U.S. mint that struck pennies that year was the Denver Mint, which typically used a DE mint mark. However, due to a mistake during the minting process, some of these pennies were struck without the DE mint mark. This resulted in the rare and highly sought-after 1922 No D Lincoln wheat penny. This error occurred because the dies used in striking the coin wore down, resulting in the mint mark either being faint or completely missing from some coins. The Denver Mint attempted to fix the problem by repolishing and reworking the dies, but many pennies with missing or weak mint marks had already entered circulation. These No D pennies quickly gained attention among collectors due to their rarity. Now, let's discuss why the 1922 No D penny is considered one of the rarest and most valuable coins in U.S. history. The missing D mint mark is the key to the value of this coin. Error coins are highly coveted in the world of numismatics because they often result from unusual circumstances at the mint, making them rare. Only a limited number of these No D pennies were produced, making them incredibly hard to find. As time goes on, finding one in decent condition becomes even more challenging. The value of any coin, including the 1922 No D penny, depends heavily on its condition. A coin graded as good or fine may fetch a decent price, but a coin in mint state or with little wear can be worth hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of dollars. Many collectors dream of finding a coin like this in their change jar or while sifting through old coin collections. The allure of owning a coin with such an iconic error is strong, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for a 1922 No D penny in excellent condition. You might be wondering, why is this penny rumored to be worth $53 million? While this is an astronomical figure, it's important to understand how coins can reach such values. In recent years, rare coins have exploded in popularity among collectors and investors alike. Record-breaking auction prices, driven by rarity, historical significance, and condition, have put coins like the 1922 D Lincoln penny in the spotlight. Although there hasn't yet been a verified sale of a 1922 No D penny for $53 million, the coin's rarity and condition could push its value well into the multi-million-dollar range. Coins with similar historical importance have sold for eye-popping sums, and it's not unrealistic to believe that this legendary penny could break records in the future. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1922 Lincoln penny, how can you tell if it's the rare and valuable No D version? The most obvious feature is the missing D mint mark. Carefully inspect the area under the date, 1922. If there is no visible D, you might have a No D penny on your hands. Sometimes the mint mark can be faint but still present. These pennies are still valuable, but they aren't worth as much as those with a completely missing D. If you think you have a 1922 No D penny, it's highly recommended that you get it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. This will authenticate the coin and give you an accurate idea of its condition and value. And while the figure of $53 million may seem outrageous, it's not impossible for a coin of this stature, with the right buyer, to fetch such a price in the future. As we've seen with other rare coins, market dynamics can sometimes result in extraordinary sales. The 1922 D No D Lincoln wheat penny is truly a piece of American history that has captured the imaginations of collectors and investors alike. Its unique minting error, coupled with its rarity, has cemented it as one of the most valuable pennies ever minted in the United States. While the dream of it selling for $53 million is yet to be realized, the potential is certainly there. So, if you're a collector or just curious, check your penny jars, your old collections, or even your grandparents' coin boxes. You never know when you might stumble upon a fortune. Thanks for joining us on this fascinating journey through the world of rare coins. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more exciting coin and history videos. Who knows? The next rare coin we talk about could be sitting in your pocket right now. That's all for today's video. Have you ever come across a rare penny? What's the most valuable coin in your collection? Let us know in the comments below, and stay tuned for more valuable coin insights. See you next time. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating and highly coveted coins in US history, the the legendary 1932 Abraham Lincoln penny with a special mint mark. This rare beauty has caught the attention of collectors worldwide, and its value has skyrocketed to an astounding $54 million in today's market. If you're wondering what makes this humble 1-cent coin worth such an incredible fortune, stick around. We're about to uncover its rich history, unique features, and how it became one of the most sought-after coins in the world. The story of the 1932 Abraham Lincoln penny begins during a time when the United States was facing the harsh realities of the Great Depression. Money was scarce, jobs were few, and people were doing everything they could to survive. In the midst of this economic turmoil, the U.S. Mint continued its tradition of producing pennies to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. Introduced in 1909, the Lincoln penny became the first American coin to feature a historical figure, Abraham Lincoln, on the front, replacing the earlier designs of Liberty. The 1932 penny was part of the Wheatback series, with the iconic wheat ears on the reverse side, symbolizing prosperity and the American spirit. But what makes the 1932 version so rare and valuable? While the 1932 penny shares many design elements with other Lincoln cents, there are a few key differences. Most notably, it features the rare Abraham mint mark, indicating that it was produced at a smaller mint with a limited number of coins struck. Only a tiny fraction of these pennies were ever made, and even fewer survived in good condition. So, why has the value of the 1932 Abraham mint-marked penny exploded to a staggering $54 million? Let's break it down. First, rarity is the ultimate driver of value. With only a handful of these coins ever produced, and even fewer preserved in mint condition, the 1932 Abraham Lincoln penny is a collector's dream. Coin enthusiasts know that the scarcer a coin is, the more valuable it becomes. Second, the historical significance of this coin cannot be overstated. It's a symbol of resilience during one of America's toughest economic periods. For collectors, owning a piece of this history is not just about monetary value, it's about holding a tangible piece of the past. Finally, market demand has pushed this coin's value to astronomical levels. Over the years, high-profile collectors have driven the price of this coin up through intense bidding wars at auctions. The most recent sale of a pristine 1932 Abraham mint-mark penny shattered records, going for $54 million. Now, let's take a closer look at the coin's unique features. On the obverse, we have the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor D. Brenner, which has been a staple of the Lincoln penny series since 1909. Notice the sharp detail on Lincoln's profile, and how the edges of the coin have remained well preserved despite its age. On the reverse side, we have the two wheat ears, symbolizing America's agricultural strength, with the words 1 cent and United States of America in the center. The coin's mint mark, AB for Abraham, is what sets it apart from other Lincoln cents of the era. This rare marking indicates that it was minted at a lesser-known facility, adding to its unique appeal. This incredible coin has made headlines multiple times throughout its journey in the market. One of the first known sales of a 1932 Abraham mint-mark penny was in the 1960s, when it fetched an impressive $1,000, a huge sum for a penny at the time. Fast forward to today, and the demand for rare coins has skyrocketed. In 2024, during a highly anticipated auction, a near-perfect specimen of the 1932 Abraham Lincoln penny sold for a jaw-dropping $54 million. This record-breaking sale has cemented its place in history as one of the most valuable coins ever sold. Collectors, investors, and history buffs alike are captivated by this coin, not only for its rarity but for what it represents, a piece of American heritage frozen in time. Now, here's the million-dollar, or should I say, $54 million, question: could you be sitting on one of these incredibly rare coins? While it's highly unlikely, you never know. Here's what to look for if you think you might have a 1932 Abraham mint-marked penny. First, check the date. Make sure it says 1932 on the front of the coin. Then, look closely at the reverse for the wheat ears design. And finally, inspect the coin for the AB mint mark, typically located just below the date on the obverse. If your penny matches these characteristics, you could be holding a valuable piece of history. We highly recommend getting it authenticated by a professional appraiser or coin grading service to confirm its authenticity and value. With its current value at $54 million, the 1932 Abraham Lincoln penny is already a legend in the coin collecting world. But who knows? As time goes on and fewer of these coins remain in circulation, its value could rise even further. Some experts predict that it could become the first penny to break the $100 million mark. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting out, this is a coin you'll want to keep your eyes on. Its value, history, and rarity make it an investment in both time and treasure. That wraps up today's video on the incredibly rare and valuable 1932 Abraham Mintmark penny. If you enjoyed learning about this amazing coin, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating coin history and value breakdowns. Who knows, maybe you have the next $1 million penny in your pocket right now. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep searching for treasure. Today, we're diving deep into a piece of American history, a penny that could potentially be worth a fortune. We're talking about the 1-cent 1942 Abraham Lincoln penny with a special mint mark, a coin that collectors are currently valuing at an astounding $55 million. Yes, you heard that right, millions for a penny. So, grab your magnifying glass, and let's explore the fascinating history, rare features, and the incredible market value of this iconic coin. Let's take a journey back to 1942. The world was engulfed in the turmoil of World War II, and the United States was facing unprecedented challenges. Amidst the wartime shortages and economic shifts, the U.S. Mint continued to produce Lincoln pennies, which had been in circulation since 1909. These pennies, featuring the image of President Abraham Lincoln, were a symbol of unity and strength during a difficult time for the country. Now, what makes the 1942 Lincoln penny so interesting? This particular coin was struck using 95% copper and 5% zinc, the same composition used for pennies since 1864. However, this would soon change due to wartime needs. In 1943, the Mint switched to using steel-coated zinc for pennies to conserve copper for the war effort. But the 1942 copper penny remains one of the last produced before this change, adding to its historical significance. But here's where things get really exciting. Some of these 1942 pennies were produced with a special mint mark, including those minted in Denver, D, or San Francisco, S. Rare errors or variations of the minting process can significantly boost the value of these coins. Several factors contribute to the value of the 1942 Lincoln penny. First, its age, being over 80 years old, makes it a collector's item. But beyond that, it's the rare errors and variations that drive the price up. Some 1942 pennies were struck with doubled dies, off-center strikes, or other minting errors that make them incredibly valuable to collectors. Collectors are especially on the lookout for these small details, such as variations in the mint mark, lettering, or even slight anomalies in Lincoln's portrait. These seemingly insignificant details can turn a common penny into a goldmine. But what about the $55 million penny? This astronomical value isn't just based on any regular 1942 Lincoln penny. We're talking about a penny with extreme rarity, an uncirculated condition, and a unique error that sets it apart from the rest. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. How can a 1-cent coin from 1942 be worth $55 million? Well, most 1942 Lincoln pennies aren't worth anywhere near that. The high value comes from a perfect storm of factors: a rare minting error, pristine condition, and most importantly, the fierce competition among collectors and investors for rare coins. There have been reports and rumors of rare 1942 pennies fetching millions at auctions, especially those that have been well preserved or hold unique characteristics. Coins graded MS-67 or higher, meaning they are in near perfect condition, can command astronomical prices. Combine this with a rare mint error or a misplaced mint mark, and the value skyrockets. As for the $55 million valuation, it's important to note that this figure would represent an exceptionally rare and error-ridden coin, perhaps one that hasn't yet surfaced but could send shockwaves through the numismatic world if it did. So, what's the current market value of a typical 1942 Lincoln penny? Well, it really depends on the condition and rarity of the coin. A circulated 1942 penny in average condition can range from a few cents to a couple of dollars. However, if your coin is in excellent condition or has a special error, its value could range from hundreds to thousands of dollars. And of course, if you happen to possess a rare, error-laden penny in mint condition, well, who knows, you might just be holding onto a multi-million-dollar piece of history. To know the true value of your coin, you'll need to get it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. These grading services will assess the coin's condition, authenticity, and any rare features, giving you an accurate estimate of its worth. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or someone who just found a 1942 penny in their old piggy bank, it's always worth checking. Who knows, you might be holding a coin that could fetch you millions at an auction. With the value of coins on the rise and collectors always searching for that rare gem, this is the perfect time to dig through your collection. Remember, each penny tells a story, and sometimes that story is worth big money. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1942 Lincoln penny, hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating coin stories and tips. And of course, if you think your penny might be the next big discovery, let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep collecting and maybe, just maybe, you'll strike gold or copper.